Uy! One of the heaviest package ever na pinadala sa akin ng Xiaomi Global. And I'm excited. Nabuksan to kung ano nga man to, no? So, buksan natin. Kayo una makakita kung ano nga man laman nito. Uy! Laki! Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro. Uy, this is the global variant, global launching, no? And ang dami ng laman niya sa loob. Isa-isahin natin. Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro, Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro cover, Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro keyboard, and a Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro na focus keyboard. Tara, unbox natin. Ito si Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro na 12 gigs of RAM and a 512 gigs of storage would come at a price point of around 33,000 to 34,000 pesos here in the Philippines. I'll post the link on the description box below once na naging available here in the Philippines. Napag-usapan natin quickly ang kanyang design. It looks really nice, oh. It has a aluminum unibody, no? Aluminum back niya, aluminum frames niya, and ang harap niya is definitely glass finish. One of the nice thing dito is magandang kanyang placement ng kanyang camera. And it looks really professional, no? Unlike yung mga iba na isang bilog lang, dalawang bilog, but this one looks uniform and hindi nakaumbok ang kanyang mga camera lenses. On top, we have two loudspeakers, power button, of course, your noise cancelling mic, plus a Dolby Atmos Vision na print. At the bottom, we have two loudspeakers again, so making it 4 speakers plus yung kanyang USB Type-C port. On the sides, you have your volume rocker plus yung kanyang placement ng kanyang focus pen. And yung tatlong magnet dito para sa kanyang keyboard mount. Napakita ko lang sa inyo mga accessories. Ito yung Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro na cover. Very easy to use, very lightweight, and once you pop it out, mabilis lang, magnet mount mo lang siya sa tablet, then i-cover mo na siya. And one thing that's nice dito sa kanya is pwede mo fold into triangular shape yung kanyang likod to make it as a tablet stand. And plus, pag binitbit mo naman siya, it's good also, it's lightweight, and masarap hawakan din kanyang fabric. Ito si Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro na keyboard comes in a white color. I think meron din siyang black color if I'm correct. And one thing to like dito sa kanya is very elegant ang kanyang white. If you were out there in the coffee shop, pag nilapag mo lang siya sa table, ang linis tingnan nito, no? One of the things na gusto ko rin sa kanya is very responsive ng keyboard, and I just simply love the way na pagbitbit ko sa kanya, looks very elegant, looks premium, no? And of course, yung kanya pinaka-premium is yung kanyang Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro na focus keyboard. This one is a little bit heavier compared sa Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro na keyboard, and medyo may pagka-leather finish siya na outer na cover. And meron siyang trackpad, plus meron din siyang hinge na you can adjust to the degree that you like, which you cannot do on the other two cover. Isang angle lang siya. This one, you can angle it to the way that you like. Giving you more flexibility, freedom dito is definitely this one, si Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro na focus keyboard. Everything I'll link on the description. Now, for syempre, if you're using the focus keyboard and medyo nalilita ka sa kanang trackpad, you can always buy any kind of Bluetooth mouse to pair together with the Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro na tablet. Napag-usapan natin quickly ang performance nitong tablet. This one is being powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8S Gen 3, which for me is quite a powerful na chip para sa isang tablet. Normally, on a tablet, you do a lot of multitasking. Kayang-kaya naman ng 8S Gen 3. Wordsheet, spreadsheet, PowerPoint, kayang-kaya na i-handle. Conference meeting, maning-mani lang naman dito sa kanya. Kaya mag-drawing ka pa dito. And by the way guys, this one is compatible with the Xiaomi Focus Pen, which wala ako dito as of the moment. Pero pwede ko na mapakita sa inyo soon once I got it. Now, I got a near 1.5 million points dito sa AnTuTu benchmark, which is quite good for a tablet. Actually, pretty good. And ito ang breakdown score na nakuha ko. Checking out Geekbench, this is the score. And ito ang kanyang GPU ng benchmarking score sa Geekbench. 3,000 ang kanyang loop score, plus 85% stability sa Wildlife Extreme, plus pretty solid ang kanyang thermals, and it throttled to 87% ng kanyang best performance. Solid talaga to tablet ito. Based sa kanyang benchmark scores, it is looking really good. And may pahabol pa ako, Geekbench na AI score. Tingnan nyo guys. Now, one of the good things dito sa tablet na ito, you can switch between yung normal mode niya and yung kanyang desktop mode niya. If you want the desktop mode, just slide it down. Simply press this icon. Now, it will switch to desktop mode. This is yung kanyang desktop mode. It works best pag naka-pair together with a keyboard. Ito ang kanyang desktop mode. Now, pag-usapan natin ng kanyang battery. This one has a 8,850 mAh na battery, no? And one thing to like dito sa kanya is that even though na malaki ang kanyang battery size, hindi siya mabigat. This one is just 500 kilograms, which is not heavy para sa isang tablet. And it supports also 67 watts na hypercharge ni Xiaomi, which is, for me, a tablet size like this one. Kayang-kaya na mag-handle ng fast charge dito sa kanya. Based sa aking experience, nakapag full charge ako in less than 2 hours with a big and huge battery size inside this one. And this one comes together with the Xiaomi Surge G1 na chipset, which protects yung battery and yung charging dito sa tablet. Now, based on daily average usage, basta sabi ko sa inyo na kayang-kaya niya mag-handle, no, ang one whole day without any problem. Basta you're using this one normally, like ako, I spend the day watching some videos, doing some spreadsheet work, and doing some quick chat on the video, walang problema. One whole day, kayang-kaya niya. Kahit nakakabit pa yung keyboard and siguro probably kahit may pen ka pang gamit, walang problema. Kaya niya i-handle definitely. And another thing to like dito sa kanya is that ang tagal ng kanyang screen on time. Nung sinabak ko siya sa PC Mark na battery stress test, it gave me a 14 hours and 36 minutes na screen on time based sa aking testing na 50% brightness and 60 Hz na screen refresh rate. Solid ang kanyang battery. Now, pag-usapan natin right now, ang kanyang display. Probably one of the highlight sa isang tablet is yung ganda ng kanyang display. Ito kay Xiaomi, it has a 11.2-inch na crystal clear display up to 3.2K na resolution kaya nabigay sa atin. And ang kanyang refresh rate, up to 144 Hz. Probably one of the better ones out there in the market para sa isang tablet. Yung kanyang peak brightness aabot ng 800 nits. It also supports Dolby Vision. Meron din siyang TV Rainline na certification for low blue light and flicker-free na display. One of the things to like naman dito sa tablet ito is symmetrical ang kanyang bezel, which looks really nice and uniform para sa isang screen. And if you're browsing through mga socials dito, honestly, malaki yung display niya, no? I rarely browse through socials on a tablet, pero nag-enjoy naman ako dito sa kanya. Swiping up and up and up. Okay, mabilis ang kanyang response naman sa aking every single swipe. Battery smooth naman siya based on my experience. And I did took this tablet out on a coffee shop. Nandun lang ako ng mga basketball games. I watched some Korean novela. I watched Dragon Ball Daima all together inside the coffee shop. And nag-enjoy ako. Maganda ka ng display. And there are times na may mga ibang customer inside the coffee shop nakikinood sa akin, no, at my background without me noticing it, no. Pero they didn't know na meron akong third eye sa likod. Another thing na pwede mo ipagmalaki dito is meron siyang quad speakers. Dalawa sa itaas and dalawa sa ilalim. And it support Dolby Atmos na audio. Plus, pwede po i-boost ang kanyang volume up to 200% compare sa kanyang regular na settings. Check lang natin quickly. Mafe-feel mo yung bass din dito sa tablet na ito. And sobrang nice ang kanyang audio coming from its loudspeaker. Now, itong tablet ito comes running in HyperOS 2, which has some really nice na AI function dito sa kanya. Very useful ang kanyang Xiaomi Hyper AI, AI Interpreter, AI Subtitle, and name it, meron dito sa tablet na ito. And plus yung kanyang Xiaomi Hyper Connect, which gives you the Xiaomi Smart Hub, pwede mo i-interconnect lahat ng yung smart devices inside this one. So meaning, pwede mo i-control yung Xiaomi phone, which is nearby dito sa Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro. And how can I forget na maglaro ng games dito sa tablet na ito? Given na it's a 8S Gen 3, sobrang powerful naman nito. Naglaro tayo ng Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, Farlight 84, and si Call of Duty Mobile. Now, si Genshin Impact, one of my favorite games dito na laruin sa isang tablet. No? It's really nice, though. One of the things na you appreciate dito sa game na ito is that very fast ang kanyang movement. No? To the point na wala kang mafe-feel ng mga frame drops dito sa kanya and quite lag-free ditong Genshin Impact dito sa Pad 7 Pro. To my liking, sinagad-sagad ko na ng graphical settings. And true enough, nag-enjoy naman ako for 30 minutes dito straight non-stop. And pinakamainit na naabot niya dito is around mga 44 degrees Celsius. Pagdating naman sa Wuthering Waves, dito medyo na-feel ko may kunting slight lag sa kanya. Playing for around mga 35 minutes dito and handling some big bosses. Medyo nahirapan din ang medyo hindi pa masyado sanay dito playing on a tablet for Wuthering Waves. But overall, the graphics is nice. No? Sinagad-sagad ko rin naman siya. Though there are times na may makaka-feel ka kunting frame drops dito sa kanya. Probably kulang pa sa optimization sa Wuthering Waves. Medyo mainit din siya, umabot siya na around mga 46 to 48 degrees Celsius. Pagdating naman sa Farlight 84, ma-enjoy mo sa kanya, sobrang laki ng screen dito sa kanya. To my liking, ang bilis mag-aim ng sniper scope dito sa kanya, no? And true enough, I was able to play 4 games dito sa kanya for 1 hour ng Battle Royale. And one thing na to like dito sa kanya is very responsive ang kanyang screen. And another thing to like dito sa kanya is maganda ang kanyang sounds. And if you're the type of person na mahilig sa mga games like the Farlight 84, ma-enjoy mo talaga dito sa kanya dahil ang linaw ng kanyang screen. And umabot siya ng 44 degrees Celsius after an hour of gameplay. Pagdating sa Call of Duty Mobile, wala maning-mani lang talaga to. Sinagad-sagad natin kanyang graphical settings. Was able to play several BR matches and rank matches dito sa kanya. And sobrang nang-enjoy ko. Except na medyo malapad kasi yung screen, kaya medyo nahirapan lang aking dalawang thumb, no, na humabol. But nevertheless, the gameplay was really nice. No? There are some other people using 6 or 8 fingers just to play the Call of Duty Mobile, which is yun ang skill na wala natin. But overall, it was really nice. A fun experience. Pinakamainin na inabot ko after 30 minutes is 42 degrees Celsius. Napag-usapan natin quickly ang kanyang camera. Probably one of the better cameras out there for a tablet is this one sa Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro. It starts with a 50MP na rear camera with a aperture of 1.8 and ang kanyang front-facing camera is a 32MP na sensor with a 98 degrees na field of view together with a aperture na 2.2. Ang kanyang rear camera can shoot you up to 4K and 60 and ang kanyang front-facing camera can shoot you up to 1080 and 30. Napag-usapan natin some of the shots na nakuha natin dito from the Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro. Now, first, pag-usapan natin some of the outdoor shot. Honestly, I'm not the type of person who take my tablet out for a outdoor shot, but just for demonstration sake, ito ang some of the shots na nakuha natin from outdoors. You'll be able to get some nice snaps dito sa kanya. And it's a little bit saturated, yes, but honestly, yung kanang color na maganda ka na pagka-saturation, which gives you a good reason to post sa Instagram. And taking a look at this flower, makakuha ka ng some nice details dito sa kanyang petals once you zoom it in. Now, if you're taking a quick panning around dito sa vicinity, you'll be able to get some really nice snaps dito sa kanyang camera. Now, nilaro din naman natin kanyang different zooming capabilities. This is in kanyang normal shot, 2x zoom, 4x zoom, 6x zoom, 8x zoom, and this is yung kanyang 10x zoom. Now, honestly, yung kanyang 10x zoom, halos hindi mo na masyado siya makikita. Yung kanyang pinakamatino dito would be yung kanyang 4x zoom. Now, if you go indoor low light, which I think is the more practical usage of a tablet like this one, makakuha ka ng some really nice shots. No? Probably for me, the best usage for a tablet na camera, rear camera, would be to take some document photos. But for me, this is a really nice photo. Kita na yung ganda ng focus ng subject, blurring all the way to the background. Kasi hindi naman maiwasan sometimes to take some snaps sa loob ng coffee shop. And food photography, one of my favorite topic. No? Makita mo, these are some nice shots na makukuha mo. For me, on a tablet level, maganda ang mga shots na makukuha mo dito sa Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro. Lalo na sa pagdating sa low light, kaya na mag-perform. Except na siguro some of the photos could have been a little bit enhanced to make it look a little bit yummier. Hopefully, makorek sa software upgrade and more food photography and more food shots. Here you go. Na kung cake shot naman pag-usapan natin, maganda makukuha mo dito, including this photo. Na kung gown shot naman ang pag-usapan natin, you'll be able to get some nice details ka ng mga beads dito once you zoom it in. And ang ganda ng kuha niya dito, be it white or red, very clear ang photo na makukuha mo dito. Kaya sharp na sharp. Now, pag flower shot naman pag-usapan natin ng indoor, make no doubt, this is probably one of the better shots na nakuha ko on the tablet, including this one. Ang ganda rin ng kanyang pagka-focus. Now, pag LED lighting naman ang pag-usapan natin, you'll be able to focus really well on this, no? Kita mo, ang ganda ng ganyang focus dito sa subject, no? Kahit may ilaw siya, hindi sumasabog, no? Which looks pretty nice. And this shot, sobrang minimal lang ilaw dito and it was still able to get me a nice, decent snap. Now, if planning to take some selfie photos on the outdoor, you'll be able to get some nice snap and makita mo medyo konting enhanced din ang aking muka, nawawala yung mga blemishes, no? But if the camera is against the sun, medyo mag-overexpose ng konti. Pero kung ikaw naman against the sun, makakuha ka ng magandang shots sa kanyang front-facing camera. Now, pag indoor naman, magandang lighting, you'll be able to get some good quality shots like this one. Pag medyo mahinang ilaw, medyo magsisoften siya ng konti. Just like this one. Now, kung naglalakad ka naman using the front-facing camera, honestly, stable siya. I would never do this probably just for demonstration sake. Pero very stable ang kanyang camera. No, yun ang one thing that you like from the front-facing camera. Now, if your rear video naman pag-usapan natin, you'll be able to get a nice, decent 4K video from the rear camera. Look at it, no? Maganda rin kanyang resolution, sharp yun ang mga colors, and honestly, quite smooth using my bare hand. Now guys, finally nakinig na rin si Xiaomi sa atin. Last year si Xiaomi Pad 6 hindi naglabas ng Pad 6 Pro. This time, pinagbigyan tayo and nagkaroon na rin finally ng Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro. Everything to like about this tablet is magandang camera, magandang gaming experience, plus very sturdy and strongly built itong kanyang case. And third is very nice and sturdy build itong kanyang body. And plus maganda rin kanyang display, plus meron siyang Wi-Fi 7 connection, and it has a lot of accessories na pwede mo rin kapitin dito sa kanya. Yung kanyang keyboard and mga pens. So kaya anong tingin niyo? Bibili ba kayo ng Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro, which I highly recommend to you. So if you're looking out for a good tablet experience, be it a student, a professional, okay na okay itong tablet na ito. I'll post all the link on the description box below once na naging available here in the Philippines. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a quick sub sa aking channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you in my next video. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.